Hello and welcome to More Post to Post. We're back at it again, talking some baseball. We've already done the top five favorite things that are the not top five, but the five things I like about baseball. This is a little more of a somber video, a little negative. We're gonna do the five things I dislike about baseball. So feel free to disagree with me in the comment section. You don't have to like this video. You don't have to like what I say. This is just a personal opinion of the five things that I don't like about baseball. And I hope you share in the comments what you don't like about baseball either. And got AP here with me. He's got his own channel. Head on over to his channel and subscribe and see what he's doing over there. I'll link it down below. But are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm super ready.
You don't know my list, kind of like the last video.
And I love baseball, so this might hurt me a little bit.
It's going to hurt. Okay. Number one, too many games. There's how many games? Like 182 or something?
I think it's 182 or 162. It's one of those two numbers. I can't remember.
It's like nobody needs that many games. It's way too much baseball to watch.
I love it. Different games, different times, double headers.
No,
Come on.
I can't do it.
I love that.
No.
I already hate this video. Just kidding. It's an opinion, guys.
Number two, it can be boring and slow. There are certain points of the game where, like, again, we kind of mentioned it in the last part, it's a bit of a chess match sometimes. So there are certain batters who aren't always going for the home run. They're just going for a bunt or something else.
Moving a guy over.
Or walking intentionally. It can be slow. It can be boring.
So you don't like a good pitcher's duel where the game's like 0-0 the whole game?
No.
Oh, I love that.
No, I don't
you get
like
to
that.
see how good these pitchers are. Damn.
No.
I see your point though.
Okay, good. Three, and this might be a little controversial, but I see it more as an individual sport. It's a lot of pitcher versus batter and not team versus team. You're only really playing a team sport when he hits the ball.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's an individual sport, basically.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is like maybe this is kind of like more of a coach to player type of thing, but like positionally wise, like helping each other out where to be in the ballpark, letting each other know how many outs there is, because it sounds funny, but a lot of players sometimes will forget how many outs there are.
Yeah.
Like you got to help your teammates out, man. You got to do the old 2 outs, you know what I mean? So I could see that kind of, but yeah, that's fair, I guess.
All right. I'm not being too harsh, but number four, inconsistent umps.
Oh God, yes.
This drives me crazy, especially in the playoffs. So this had to make my list, and these are no specific order, but you've obviously experienced that as well.
Yeah, I mean, live playing the game, watching the game, there's been some very bad strike zones, especially. The strike zones are what get people all the time. You'll see, let's just say it's Jays versus Red Sox. You'll see Stroman throw a nice inside fastball, and he's like, oh, that's, it's too inside, and it clearly hits the strike zone, because you can see on TV, like, there's a strike zone. And then, like, the next inning, Chris Sale will throw a fastball high and inside, and they'll be like, yep, that's a strike. And I'm going, oh, come on.
I know.
And
I don't
they do have a tough job. Let's be real. You can't get it right all the time.
Completely. It's very hard.
There are some umps that are known for, like, their strike zones are just terrible.
Yeah.
So that's just one part of the game.
When you compare NHL referees to umps, a lot of umps are known by name. They have reputations. Most NHL referees, people don't really pay attention to their names and stuff. They don't even have the names on the jerseys anymore.
Nope.
All right, number five, no salary cap. So
go Yankees, eh? The Yankees have all the money.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I could see that too. It is interesting. A lot of, if you're an Oakland Athletics fan here, you're probably like, yes, I 100% agree with this guy. Their cap's not very good, but comparing it to like the Yankees, they have unlimited money.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you think that, I mean, surprisingly, the same team doesn't win every single year, not like basketball. Even they have a salary cap. So
yeah, there are a lot of Cinderella teams too when it comes to baseball.
Yes.
But you know what? It's also too, if a player's hot and cold, sometimes a whole team will get hot at the right time, and it's like you have no chance.
Yeah, you're completely right.
Any team.
Totally.
A good pitcher, anything, really.
So those are the things that I dislike about baseball. I actually really kind of struggled to come up with the five things. I don't know if I could think of another one. Can you think? Is there anything about baseball that you don't like?
No, honestly, this one might be a little bit controversial as well, but this is more like a safety thing. It's like they just extended the netting for people to not get hit by baseballs. One thing that frustrates me a little bit too is that you're still getting line drives hit towards people that are sitting in the front row. And as much as I know sometimes it can be a distraction if there's a bit of a fence in front of you or something like that, they got to figure something out, because there's too many people getting hit in the head with baseballs. That's something that's more of a league issue. I wouldn't say that's more of a game issue. That's the only thing if I had to really reach out and think of something. Other than that, there's a lot of people that would probably agree with your list, but there's probably a lot of people like me that find points to argue those points.
Yeah, totally.
But fairly, because it is an opinion.
Yeah. And I think you made a good point about safety, because was it a little girl that got hit in the head last year?
There's been a lot, unfortunately. There's been a lot, but yes, I believe there was a younger girl that was struck. I've been to a game where a woman was hit in the head, and it's not fun to watch. She was okay, which is fantastic. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but that's the only thing league-wise that I would probably be like, hey, listen, let's get some more protective netting, because these line drive shots are not easy to dodge.
Well, they had to do that in the NHL. A little girl died in Columbus, got hit with a puck, and so they decided to put nets around the glass. Obviously, a puck is a little bit different than a baseball, but still, it's safety first, right? So who knows? All right, thanks for joining me for this video. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Can you guys let me know down in the comments your dislikes about baseball? And if you haven't watched the other video, the like video, go watch that as well. And let me know what you think. And so if you're new here, I hope you can hit the subscribe button. And if you liked it, please hit the like button. And I'll see you in the next one, which will be one of the other sports. I'll catch you then. Adios.